Well, each year, AIDS Project New Haven hosts a fundraising gala, and this year, it's a black tie masquerade ball. Here to fill us in from AIDS Project New Haven, Chris Cole, and from Brantford's La Cuisine, Ben Bloom. Welcome to the two of you.
Thanks, Desiree.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, great to have you. Now, Chris, we have to ask this question. A, how did we come up with this being our masquerade ball? What's behind all this?
Well, it's fun and festive. We've always done the gala in the summer.
Okay.
And this year is the first year we're doing it in the fall, and it's a fun, festive theme, and we thought it would sort of change things up a little bit.
Switch things up a little bit, and we've had a really good response so far.
Yes, we've gotten about 220 tickets sold, and we can have as many as 300, so planning on about 250.
Okay, so we're planning on 250, so there's still a lot of time for folks to actually get on charge and get going and actually order. Now, Ben, it's Ben. Listen to me. I'm calling him his father. We're channeling his father right now. Brendan from La Cuisine, you're doing all the catering for the event.
We are, yep.
And what can folks expect that night on the menu?
Well, there's going to be a variety of seasonal offerings. We're starting with a butternut squash and caboche squash bisque to begin with. The main course is going to be an herb gnocchi with a braised short rib. And then to finish it off, everyone's favorite course, of course, is dessert with a chocolate raspberry tort. So
wow, sounds delicious.
Be some excellent offerings.
I'm already hungry. Now tell us what you brought today. What are you making us today?
We're making a very seasonal dish, actually.
Okay.
This is going to be a warm farro and asparagus salad. There's going to be a salt and pepper seared piece of salmon over the top, and then we're finishing it with an heirloom tomato salsa.
Let's get the party started.
Can you start helping us by chopping some tomatoes? That would be great.
He must have heard that I'm the queen of chopping on
I
Connecticut
did hear
style.
That. That's
all right.
excellent.
Okay, and does it matter how I chop these?
That looks great, actually. And then if you want to just take them down a little bit more.
Okay.
We're going to throw them in the pan with the salmon.
Should I
so
cut
the
them
salmon
this way?
goes. Yep, that looks great. The salmon goes right in.
And put them in there?
You can throw them right in. That's perfect.
Now, what do we do, though, beforehand? Because we heated up a little olive oil?
A little olive oil right in the pan to bring it up to temperature. It just helps the salmon and the tomatoes sear together.
Okay.
And you want to shake the pan a little bit, but allow the salmon to get some heat on it. Meanwhile, we're going to throw some asparagus, which we have actually right here. Sorry
Watch your
about
fingers,
that.
I might take one off.
All right.
We're showing up at the masquerade ball with one less finger.
Asparagus in the pan, and then we're going to do the farro, which we've already cooked, actually.
Now, I know it sounds silly. I am not the cook. I'm a baker, Chris. So tell me about this farro. What is this?
Farro is actually an ancient grain. It's predominantly grown in Italy, and it's a complex carbohydrate, so it's got a lot of nice flavor and proteins to it. So it's something that's going to keep you going, and it's going to have a better, protein content. It kind of has a nutty flavor to it. So to the farro, we're going to add a little bit of white wine.
And what is that going to do?
It's going to deglaze in the pan and help build up a little bit more flavor with the farro, which by itself is pretty flavorless, actually.
Oh.
So we're adding flavor back into the salad as we go.
Beautiful. Now, Chris, fill us in. AIDS Project New Haven doing great things. Tell folks at home a little bit about AIDS Project New Haven, because you really do reach the community.
Yes, well, we do full-service, comprehensive care for people living with HIV and AIDS in Greater New Haven. We do medical case management, transportation, mental health, substance abuse work. We do lots of outreach and education to the community. We also have our Caring Cuisine program, where we deliver nutritionally appropriate meals to people who are living with some kind of a barrier to getting good nutrition.
And it's not just people who are living with HIV. I mean, you're dealing with people who are diabetics who may not be able to make it out of their home.
That's right. As a matter of fact, we just expanded our mission for Caring Cuisine to serve people other than people with HIV.
And for folks watching, I want people to know this is really important for you at home. If you come to the Masquerade Gala, all the money raised is going to supporting AIDS Project New Haven, but also our cooking program.
Absolutely.
And that is really important.
And it's been a tough year. And all the money that we raise from our gala really will help fill in those gaps of the government funding that we're not getting. So it's really important that we do well this year.
I agree. That's right. Hey, listen, Brendan, now what's going on here? Because you sped up on us here. So what happens?
I took off.
It's okay.
So we're just finishing up the warm farro salad. We've let the wine and the chicken stock reduce a little bit. We're putting it on the plate, And the miracle of TV, as you well know, we have a finished piece of salmon.
Say it isn't so.
All ready to go. So the plating here is very simple and very careful, and then if you want to add some of the heirloom tomato salsa over the top.
Did we mix the salsa?
We did. We pre-mixed the salsa. So it would be the tomatoes just as you had chopped them. We put a little basil, olive oil, and then some rice wine vinegar and salt and pepper, and that's it.
That's it.
Very simple.
Okay, and that's what I would just top with that.
Right over the top.
What is the key, though, to cooking that farro to perfection? Because it still looks like it is a little bit on the...
If you pre-cook it like pasta, 12 minutes in boiling water, drain it, and then you can use it just like pasta or rice. And I'm just adding it back into the saute pan to bring it up to temperature and to provide a little more flavor. So the real key is pre-boiling it like a pasta dish, and then draining it completely.
Great to know. Chris, as I finish topping this off, I want you to tell folks also about the cabaret. This is really cool because we've got the Masquerade Gala. We want everybody to come out for that. I'm going to be helping out with the event. But the cabaret is really cool because that's a separate event. So 2 events in one night.
Yes, and this year is the first time we're doing that. And it's the black tie dinner, which you're emceeing, is a $150 ticket price,
Yes.
which is a little hefty for some folks.
Absolutely.
So
But a good
we
date night.
decided, yes, and we decided to do something a little more casual, invite people for a cocktail reception, our silent auction, which is a great component of the evening, and instead of the black tie dinner at a $50 ticket price, live entertainment cabaret with great desserts by La Cuisine and Ben.
Oh, look at there. It didn't get any better than that. Let's get the information on the screen for folks at home so they can actually come out and support this wonderful event. It's Age Project New Haven's Masquerade Gala taking place Saturday, October the 3rd at Southern Connecticut State University. If you'd like tickets, all you got to do is go to www.apnh.org or come to our website. We'll get you there. Chris and Brendan, thank you